When you can get these fucking clowns to melt down about your movie, you know you're doing something right. So recently, about a week ago, I think, this movie was released on the 14th, yeah, so about a week ago. A horror movie called Nefarious was released starring Sean Patrick Flanery. And the plot of this is a convicted serial killer who's, on the day of his scheduled execution, gets a psychiatric evaluation during which he claims he is a demon, and further claims that before his time is over, the psychiatrist will commit 3 murders of his own. And I haven't seen this movie yet. I've been meaning to, but it's not in the theater near me, so I have to wait a little bit for it to be released there. Because I think this got a wide release. It's just mine doesn't have it yet, so I'm not sure when it will, but I'll be seeing it as soon as I can. But you can definitely tell that, and this is another situation like the Super Mario Brothers movie. I talked about that. I didn't do a full video on this because, honestly, there's been so many other videos talking about this that it just felt redundant, and I pretty much touched upon it in my review regardless, that the movie, again, pissed off all the woke critics because, again, it wasn't a woke movie, so they have to hate it. So I think that movie, like, the critic score was like 59% or something, but the audience score is like 96 or 95 or something like that. This is very similar. 13 reviews, 31% critic score, 97% audience score, 4.8 out of 5 on average for a verified audience, and all audiences 96. So this is a very well-liked movie among audiences, but the critics don't like it because it's not woke. It doesn't push a leftist agenda. In fact, it's actually because it's a Christian movie, they obviously categorized as a right-wing movie, and these critic reviews are some of the most laughable shit I've ever seen in my life. So, let's look at the most notorious one in this one, guy named Cody Leach, who I can tell just like fucking tumor of YouTube. Nefarious advertises itself as a possession thriller, but pulls a bait and switch to deliver a Christian and conservative propaganda piece. Flanery does his best to elevate what is otherwise a 90-minute sermon on abortion, euthanasia, and the death penalty. Good fucking God. Oh, and here's another bad one. Roger Moore. Oh my God. The only thing not covered in this Christo-fascist manifesto of a movie is guns. So yeah, essentially, they're back to anything right-wing or Christian is considered fascist in this day and age, which is a fucking joke. But again, all this does is just show, 1, this shows that I'm gonna love this movie. 2, it shows that it's a well-made movie. And 3, it really just proves that if the critics don't like I said, if the critics don't like your movie, it means it's a good movie. Cause it means you didn't push a leftist agenda, cause then the critics will love your movie. Well, most of the time, at least. There are some that are just outright bad movies, but if your movie pushes a leftist agenda, oh, they will love the movie. I'm trying to look through these last few. So far, there aren't that many of those that have come out this year, and thank God for that. But again, I went through all of these and I've gone through all of the ones, because these are the same type of people that are trying to defend the Little Mermaid reboot and the Peter Pan reboot, but will also condemn Disney for their casting of the Lilo and Stitch reboot. I did a full video on that, full video by clicking the card. So, and again, yeah, the Super Mario Bros. Movie had the exact same thing. Right now, 59% critic score, 96% audience score. And again, I talked about that one, like, their big complaint was that it doesn't have as much of a story, yet these are the same people that kiss James Cameron's ass about Avatar: The Way of Water despite not having a story. Because again, James Cameron, he'll push the leftist agenda because he's one of these woke losers just like all these damn critics. So, yeah, all this proves is that Nefarious is a good movie, and I can't wait to go see it, and again, just these critics are just some of the biggest fucking clowns that I've ever seen in my life. So let me know what you think down in the comments, and I'll see you all next time.